Okay, we're in the green after a month and a bit. As per the other videos, we've been buying the dip, $100 increments. I think there was one $200 one, but $100 increments over about an hour, over a month and a half. I only started with $250, got it up to about what's that, $12.84 now, and we are $27 up. So I bought a few along the way, which you can see in the graph here. This is buying the dip, 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 buying the dip. And then I left it here, just at that point there. I left it there, and then it came back down, and I didn't have any more money to put on it. So I'll just let it sit now because I've reduced my average rate massively and gained a shitload of coins, so it won't take much to come back. And it didn't. 2 days later, it's come back. And it's come back with a vengeance, as you can see there on the graph. It's and when does this, like when you get to know your coins and get to find a good one that works for you, it can work really well. So I bought all this dip, and then the last couple of days it's gone up like this, and then today, boom. So it's looking very healthy. So the market's actually bouncing back at the moment. It may go for another dive soon, may go for another dive tomorrow, may go for a dive in a week's time, you don't know. That's why we buy the dips, because it's always going to bounce back, and when it does spike, because it always spikes eventually, especially if you choose the right coins that do so, then this is what you end up with. That's through the hourly rate. We'll go 5-minute rate. Let's check out our true strength and RSI. So see the build, and then it dropped here, but it didn't drop much here, but it dropped a little bit here, the buying capacity, and then, which is great, because see how it dropped a fair bit here but only a slight decline here. That means when this heads down and when it comes back, it's going to come back really good. Normally that could mean this falling, this could mean that it fell harder, but it didn't, which is really impressive. And we'll continue to keep going. And then change EPT, we've been following that one as well. It's on the rise. I got a bit of money on that, but that was just for a better spare coin, a bit of fun. And that's now at $4.99.98 with $29 up, so 6% rise. So that's not bad. I sold here, so that's why this graph, I sold 200 bucks here. Needed it, so I sold 200 bucks here, and then I let it sit. It dropped a bit, and then it's come back, so I'll just let that ride. This change EPT does spike hard, so if it spikes hard enough, I'll make my 150, 200 bucks back, so that'd be mint. But yeah, we're in the green, and we'll follow this to see how we go. But buying the dip worked. It worked really well with when. We've been doing that through videos over the last month and a half, just a couple of bits and bobs. But and how we did it and what we look for, and it's working. So it'd be really cool to see if this climbs. Last time I only got up to about 500 bucks in, and I made $300. So this time I got a lot more in. I got $1,100 or more in, nearly $1,200, or about $1,200 more in. And yeah, by buying the dip on $100 increments, and now it's starting to come up, and it hasn't even all it's done is just come back. It hasn't even boomed yet, hasn't spiked yet. So hopefully we're in for a spike soon, if not towards the end of the month, or towards October, I think. So we might see another downfall before then. But if it spikes hard enough and gets some interest, then you could be cashing out a little early, which would be great. All right, guys, this is nothing but advice, just plain advice and a bit of fun. That's why we use small monies, and to show you how to do it and how we work and build a portfolio. So thank you, guys. Have a good one. Bye.